Does anybody have any questions for us on the internet? Does anybody have any questions for us on the internet?
Going live, baby. We're on Instagram Live right now. Are you on Instagram Live?
No chance.
Does Instagram have live?
How am I going to put my own music
Are
to
you
Instagram
on,
Live?
Are you on Omegle right now?
I've never been on Omegle. That's where we talk to just random people over the world.
Yeah, I logged on, got Taylor Swift. It was chill. That's a lie.
Taylor Swift was like, I have nothing better to do.
I don't have anything to do.
Omegle.
I'm going to be on Omegle, just Omegling.
I'm going to be on the East Village where I write me music, but I'm going to be on Omegle.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. In real time, it's Thursday, 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Hopefully
it is.
you're having a great morning.
I hope you're having a good time.
Yesterday was a big day.
They're all big days right now, but yesterday was a great day.
Yesterday was super
We
big
got to hang
day.
out with our pal and go to San Francisco after amazing meetings with our team and eat some yummy food.
Went to the Big Face Coffee pop-up
Yeah,
in San Francisco,
we did, as it turns out.
California.
We saw not Jimmy Butler.
We didn't see Jimmy Butler.
No.
Jimmy was not
Which we
working
didn't
bar.
expect to see Jimmy Butler.
We saw Tyler.
We did. Tyler from Big Face / Nice. No, Lucky. I always want to say Lucky Rabbit when I say that, but it's not true.
I know. Yeah, what is Lucky Rabbit?
It's a brand of some kind, either coffee and or the
I think it's like a combo thing. Yeah, isn't that Black Rabbit though?
Yeah, no, it's Black Rabbit. Lucky Rabbit's a different thing. So many freaking rabbits out there.
Is there? But I think their logo is a rabbit,
And it's definitely lucky to be
like
their logo.
rabbit's foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their logo is a rabbit.
It's a rabbit for sure. Mhm.
Lucky's Coffee Roasters. They got the rabbit logo.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah. Well, Lucky.
No, I might
Rabbit
have
foot.
subconsciously done that. You know what I'm saying?
I think you did, dude. I think you put it together.
Never really thought that a rabbit's foot would be very lucky, but here we are.
What did you think of the pop-up?
I think it was well branded. It took us, 30 minutes to get to the front
Yeah,
to
at
get
least,
to the order.
yeah.
They recognized us, and then they gave us maybe slightly unique treatment after that, for sure. The coffee was delicious. The branding and the place was cool. You have more of an emotional connection to the space because you used to work. It's like a block away from Ritual.
I was
Which we used to go to
so
get coffee.
bummed to discover the space that it was in.
Right.
So I'm looking at Kira right now because she looks mildly interested, but I'm
I was
talking
like,
to you
wow,
guys
Chris
too.
is bummed. Let's take a look.
So the
Zoom in.
The pop-up is on the corner of basically, it's like right on Valencia. I think it was 1100 Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at Ritual, which is 1026 Valencia. So on the corner where the pop-up was, there was this old school Italian deli called Luca. And Luca is awesome. It's everything you think of when you think of an old school Italian deli. You know, all the cured meats, you can get your Campari, mozzarella cheese, bread, like the whole kit, like pasta, whatever you want. They're making pasta in there. It was awesome. And it was one of those places where you go in and you take a number. They got the little number taker thing. And like, you go in, take a number. If it's not your number up, they won't even look at you. It's like you don't exist. You're just there. But when
Why are you clapping over there?
when
dude?
it's your number, when they call your number, it's all about you. That you have their full attention. You could take as long as you want. If you want to stand around for 20 minutes and ask about this, that, or the other, they don't rush you at all. And I just love it. So we used to go to Luca all the time. Luca sandwiches on our lunch breaks, going after work for deli meats, and just, I don't know. It's just like a wonderland for me. And it's not there anymore, and I had no idea that it was closed.
the mortadella, am I right, you guys?
Now there is a temporary Big Face Coffee pop-up, and I was very sad. They did do a couple little homages to Luca, which was pretty cool. So they had this Italian theme in the pop-up. So there's
I had a nice sandwich.
There's tomato sauce. They had that, Italian baguette style sandwich. They had some pasta that you could buy, Big Face pasta. They had these shirts that said better to have Luca'd and lost than to never have Luca'd at all. So they were keeping the Italian theme, but yeah, I was very sad to see that Luca's gone. I almost did, but I can't wear anybody's brand. Like, I couldn't buy a big face shirt and walk around and take myself seriously. You know, it's just like too corny to me. No disrespect on the brand. He's obviously got a super strong brand identity, but it puts you in the category of you're one of those people, and I'm just not one of those people. But I really thought about it. I was like, ooh, I should buy this. If they had a Luca shirt that was just Luca, like old school Luca, I would have swooped it.
Did they have old school Luca shirts, but like your stuff back in the day?
I don't know. I never even thought about it. They probably did, but merch wasn't on my mind. I was just all about Copa and prosciutto.
It was always about Copa, dude.
I just wanted.
If you only had a shirt made out of Copa, I would have bought it, dude.
It was.
Ew.
I would go there with Ryan and Drew and Chris Owens, and we'd just be chomping on sandwiches,
Chris
eating
Owens was
meats.
probably eating a lot of meats back then.
So many meats. Everyone was transitioning into the. Yeah, and we thought it was paleo. Like cured meats aren't really paleo,
No.
you know.
Yeah.
It's a little too processed,
There's
but
definitely meat though.
it's definitely meat. We were definitely
no
meeting
carb.
it out. Yeah, everyone was transitioning into that. We're
No
working
carb,
out a lot.
heavy nitrate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Heavy ass nitrate.
man, it was kind of fun to be in that building though.
Yeah, I mean, all the coffee was Rwandan coffee, and my shot was sweet.
Was it really? I didn't actually catch that. My shot was sweet too.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I thought
it
I
was
did a good
juicy.
job.
It was bright.
Good finish. Mm-hmm. And my sandwich, which I was starving, so I was trying to eat something before we went to dinner, but like it was early in the day, so I got the only thing there was a vegetarian sandwich with some. It's funny. She said it was Parmesan cheese. She definitely didn't know what she was talking about. It was not at all. But
It didn't
was
look like Parmesan to me.
It was Parmesan ricotta, right?
It was.
It was the soft cheese, like a burrata.
Yeah, it
mozzarella-y.
It was probably mozzarella.
Yeah. That was like a mozzarella-y, ricotta-y situation blend for sure, with like a bunch of yummy garlic and broccolini and tomatoes and spicy peppers.
Mr. Broccolini.
Mr.
Mr. Broccolini.
dude.
Mr. Broccolini.
That's the one. It was, yeah, I needed it. It was good. The bread was delightful. And then we sat there and we hung out for a little bit. And that was kind of it. I mean, it's just like if you picture a place as everything's branded, like you said to whoever last night, they're like all Instagrammable and that there's
It's a place to go to
something-
take pictures
Yeah.
and be seen
Totally.
and post them. They even had the notice on the outside of the door.
Mm-hmm.
You are entering a location where pictures will be taken and you will probably be in pictures.
Yeah.
So if you don't like that, don't come in, is basically what it said.
Yeah, and line down the forever. I know. Look at us, Chuck. Sorry, we're gonna be Chuck's walking. He's all you took.
I'd love to introduce you to the beauty of a community table in a community office. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah. Can we please build a training lab? Everybody?
You want a microphone?
The beauty of community officing equals there is no place to be.
We have a community table at the office.
It's profane.
And there's one person who has a quote unquote seat that's
Yeah.
all mine, and it's Chuck, and I'm in it.
Mark kind of has a seat. Yeah, and Leah kind of has a seat. Eddie's
Yeah.
kind of found himself a seat,
No, there's a difference though.
but you have to be there every day. No, Chuck's got the seat though.
I fucking dare Mark to try to kick me out of his seat. I'll sit wherever I want except for Chuck's seat. Chuck's the only person I'm scared of in here. I know who has the power. I'm no fool.
Chuck almost had no power, dude. Chuck almost lost all of his power to a freaking audition last night.
I am a pretty nice guy. Mark acts like he's tough walking around in New Balances. Fucking nerd.
He doesn't walk, he glides, dude. Because
Him? I'm a man of a certain age. I know exactly what I want. You're violating my vibe right now. Move on over, Sonny. It's time to get real.
good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit. Good back and forth, guys. That's a good back and forth. I think
We need
that-
a communal
I was
microphone
gonna
so
say,
everyone can just
they can
grab
hear you,
it
but
and
not
just
him.
go.
They can't
Yeah.
hear the rebuttals from Mark. Which
Yeah.
they were solid. I can tell you guys from experience and being here.
Mark's no joke, okay?
Mark loves a back and forth.
Director of the partner program. He's got to be quick with his wits.
He could definitely be on a debate team.
for sure.
Absolutely. Is Latin dead? Am I right?
Math blasters. I choose business ethics.
Yeah. Anyways, in less than a week, Happy Gilmore 2 comes out based on that business ethics thing you just said.
I can't wait for the Happy Gilmore coffee pop up in the Mission.
I can't wait.
That'll be sweet.
With Chubbs.
Dude, I thought it was crazy that they're doing line out the door and around the corner. No plumbed in water is a
I know.
wild one. They're
On
running
a two group.
running on buckets
Two
on
group
a two
and-
group.
What, a Mazur Cold and a...
Yeah, it was a Maz or something. Was
and
it a
another?
cold?
I think so, but I should probably.
Linea PB, maybe it was
It's
some sort of
definitely a PB.
Linea. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they weren't doing by, well, maybe they were. Yeah.
No, there wasn't a scale. I think it was volumetric.
Yeah, it was volumetric.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a wild one to have to dump the water, fill the water all the time. That's a lot of volume.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And there was
And-
only 3 people working there, and they were doing big days.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah, for all that.
We didn't get the $100 tasting flight.
Sue us.
Espresso, pour over.
I got a cloud latte, aka
Snack. It was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it was like a coconut cold foam on top of their iced latte. I actually thought it was going to be hot, so that bummed me out, but it tasted delicious.
Because it didn't say cold on the menu. It just said cloud latte.
Yeah, and I was like, I wonder how that's going to taste. And then it just came out cold, which I imagine I could have said I want it hot, and they just assume like every place in the world right now that everybody wants something cold. If you go to Starbucks, I was traveling, it's automatically cold unless you ask for hot. They go like,
really?
Mm-hmm. It has been in the last few times I've ordered drinks. I'd order whatever I ordered, and they'd be like, you want that cold, right? And I'm like, no, hot, please.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's like because it's summertime, they just default to that. I was in Paso. It's hot, so maybe that's why.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but still, I found that interesting.
Yeah, that happens in the valley sometimes too. Iced?
Yeah, that's what they do. That's it. It wasn't even a cold day. Yeah, it's like, can I get whatever it was? I think it was probably like a freaking vanilla latte or some shenanigans. I can't remember. Or one of their seasonal things. Iced? That was it. And I'm like, no, hot, please.
A banana latte?
Yeah, short and hot, please.
Short. I want a short hot latte.
Hit me with that short hottie.
Give me a short fuego latte.
Short hottie on the fueg side.
Make it fiery for
caliente.
me. Caliente.
Para llevar, dude.
Para aquí o para llevar?
Out the door.
Para llevar, por favor.
And then I was to the water park, dude. And then I was out to the water
Straight
park
to
with my
Raging
kids.
Waters.
Yeah, dude. Ravine, if you guys want to sponsor the podcast, we're here for you, dude.
Dude, what else was going on at the pop-up? Something popped into my head and then left immediately.
What was happening? They had a bathroom. I was excited about that. I had to pee.
I was pretty disappointed to not see the Strata that Steven at Art Presso had worked on, because our friend Steven at Art Presso designed a really incredible Strata for Big Face and Jimmy Butler.
Pretty, yeah.
There's pictures of it on his Instagram. There's pictures of him with Jimmy, but you know, the Strata shape is the same, but every detail has been changed, and all the little details, like even on the back of the Mazzer grinder where you've got that screen where it's got the M and then the perforated holes, they've replaced that. It's got the Big Face logo with the perforated holes. Yeah. All these little details that make it so awesome. I want to see it. Apparently it's in Miami in a trailer somewhere.
Yeah, they got it on like a pop-up trailer, he said.
What the heck, dude? Get that thing to Cali right now.
Bring it over the West
Coast. Put it on a train. Put it on a plane. Put it on an automobile. And
they're running that pop-up for just over 2 weeks, right? Is that what it was?
I can't even remember.
I think he said 2 weeks-ish. And then in total, they're like load in and load out for like almost a month for the people who are working it.
I'm glad Tyler was there. It was cool. It felt really cool to connect. Yeah, good energy.
And everything branded. I mean, you can look at the pictures. I'm sure we could have some supporting evidence via photo, or you just go online. But it is. It's just like branded on branded.
Yeah, I took some videos on branded. I don't know if I have
olive
enough to
oil,
make a full thing,
pasta sauces, like everything branded in the Big Face brand, which I felt fine with, but also like, well, it was cool. It was what it was for the pop up, right? If it was trying to give itself to Luca, I'm just like,
it feels a little.
All. It's like, even at Luca's, they didn't brand it all Luca or anywhere. It's like,
yeah,
but if you're going for the experience, it's tough. It's tough. It's like maybe they do that and they just do it. And it's like you're capitalizing on the name of a famous person, not necessarily, with the exception of coffee, you're not necessarily making a promise for anything quality otherwise.
Right.
And you're not even necessarily making a promise for quality with the coffee based on anything you read or see in there. It's all injected with smilometers or whatever it was, trademark.
Yeah, it's a total vibe is what you're really capturing. It's like, oh, here's this vibe. Everything's got this Big Face vibe. It's a full brand piece. Mm-hmm. Take pictures, post it. It exists for people to take pictures and repost those pictures and share stories and just kind of drive. They're not saying we have incredible coffee. They're not saying anything about the coffee, really.
They're saying nothing about it.
You know?
I mean, I should have picked up a bag and actually looked at it properly. I was just but we were kind of in the moment talking to everybody.
I mean, the espresso did taste good. It's just, I think it's interesting. I like the idea of a pop-up like that, but I want things to feel, it's hard to say. I want things to feel a little more thoughtful. Mm-hmm. I had a fun experience because we knew Tyler and the coffee was good and it was just kind of fun to see it. But there's these little things that almost just feel, it's just like too easy. when you have an identifiable brand and you just have a bunch of merch and you just throw the brand on the merch and just leave it there. So you got all this really cool fellow gear, which is cool gear. Espresso Series 1 with a big face logo on the side.
Yeah.
Ode Grinder with a big face logo on the side. Kettle with the big face logo on the side. And I'm just like, cool, but I don't really understand what or why other than just a collab co-brand.
No, I mean, I get that. I think about it and have been thinking about it. It's the privilege in some regard of being somebody hyper famous, and you have the ability to essentially say, like, I want to do this stuff and pay whatever you pay for it. At the same time, also get a lot of stuff donated for the sake of branding and how your name is valuable to other people. It's like if Square was all over that building, which means to me in some regards, Square is sponsoring that space.
That's what it felt
right?
like.
And so no knock on that stuff. I think about it more in terms of if you're gonna have a brand based on your name. Like I've heard Jimmy on a podcast, I can't remember where specifically, or an interview, and he actually sounded extremely genuine about his experience when he went to Origin, and he got his mind blown about how hard the people were working and how he
seems like he actually likes coffee,
right? So there's that whole side of it that I think is super genuine with him, and then there's that side where, in theory, that brand allows specialty coffee a lot more visibility. So like you can separate that part. At the other side of it is like you hear that from him, but you don't feel that or see that relating to anything related with the brand. And so that's just something that feels important to me as a through line to some sort of connection, not a through line to just like premium brand. And maybe that's not what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But that's what leaves me like, that's what kind of makes me bummed out about an experience like that is you have access to make a difference to, I don't know. I mean, I guess he said, although I can't imagine it's true based on the numbers, 500-ish tickets a day. Because I heard one of the days was like a pretty significant number, and I'm not going to like throw that on the internet.
Right.
But like, if you hear 500 tickets a day based on the numbers, I think it's more than that, right? In
I think
drinks,
so.
It's got to be more than
Just
that.
based
I'm
on
thinking it's probably closer to like 1,000 people today. Because I mean, if we were there,
we were lying out the door, kind of down
I'd say like 50 to 100 people in the hour we hung out.
Yeah, and this was the afternoon, so it wasn't peak coffee drinking times.
So,
if I'm thinking of that line and how lines build up in our cafes, and our cafes are busy,
right?
So
I'm like, what I'm thinking is aside from him clearly like being able to capitalize because he's famous, it's like you also have an opportunity to maybe elevate and make people feel connected to something that is, by what I've heard him say, special to him in terms of emotional connection and like a value to the world. And there's there's none of that.
You know what it felt like to me? It felt like going into the Supreme store on Fairfax, where everything in there is quote unquote cool.
Yeah.
But you don't feel cool when you go in there. You feel like you just happen to be in there.
Yeah.
And
then it's almost like take a bunch of pictures so you can prove to everybody that you were there and cool.
Right. And
which only promotes the brand more.
I thought it would be cool if they had some sort of concierge, like someone who was bringing you into the space.
Yeah, like at the door.
Yeah, almost
or
like a doorman
or
someone to make, because you're not making any connection. You're basically just waiting in line the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you get your drink. And we had a special experience because we knew the person making the coffee.
Right.
But if we didn't know the person making the coffee, we would have just got our coffee and left. And there would have been no other connection piece at all.
Yeah, the best part after that would have been that the music was good, which it was.
The music was good. Yeah. Great music.
They had a good playlist going. But I agree with you.
I kind of felt the same way when I went to, well, I don't think I'd ever been more let down than when I went to the Hundreds store in Los Angeles. It's off Fairfax. Bobby Hundreds has been kind of this prolific figure in the streetwear, whatever you want to call it, industry for a long time. And one of the things that he's done his entire career is he's always communicated. So he's always had a blog. He's always been writing. He wrote a book. He shares his thought process behind the brand, and he seems like a really thoughtful guy. He's actually working for Disney now, which is crazy.
He got hired. I remember that.
Yeah, seems like an awesome job. So when I went to the store, I expected to see his DNA kind of everywhere, his fingerprints everywhere. But I went in and it just felt like any of those other streetwear stores. It felt super generic. The people behind the counter didn't care.
Right.
And it just really fell flat. And I mean, I never bought a ton of 100 stuff anyway. But after that, I was just like, I don't care about the brand at all. Because all of the writing, all of the talking, and I think he is really genuine and he definitely does have a point of view. But when you have a brand, which is essentially a promise, I always feel that like every slice of the brand should be representative of the whole. So we say we're about a certain thing. You should be able to go into Aptos and experience what we say we're about. You should be able to come into Swift. You should be able to take a roastery tour. You should be able to pop into the office. And even if you're just picking up a wholesale order that we have a couple people who pick up their orders to go.
Right.
The experience you have picking up your order should match the DNA of our brand.
Right.
And when things don't match that, I just get super bummed.
Yeah.
And I don't think Big Face is breaking any promises because I don't think they're actually making any promises.
No, I feel you. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no promise at all. It's one of those things where it's hard for me to see the opportunity and maybe miss it, but maybe not for him. Like maybe not at all, right? That just might be the fun of it right now.
Yeah.
Just make this thing pop because I'm a professional NBA basketball player and I'm having a real nice time doing that, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean,
and I have a side passion, and these people are running this side passion of mine, and I get to now drink really banging coffee that's my own that I found good people to source for me and roast for me.
Yeah, and that in itself is kind of cool because
it's just fun, right?
He could do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's got the money for it.
He's got the money and the fame to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
If he had a passion for D&D, he could start a little D&D franchise, make it pop, you know what I'm saying? But he's really into coffee, so he wants to do this coffee thing, and that's cool. It's a fun place for people to go.
Yeah, and it was fun.
Not a bad way to spend an afternoon,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is, I guess there is that. He did put together an experience that people are coming to.
Keep going.
I don't think anybody, I'd say 90% of the people who go there, I'd be interested to actually look this up and we can fact check me, but I bet you the reviews are honestly more positive than negative, right? Probably really fun, super cool, really pretty, well done, and like great coffee. And then I'm sure there's going to be like kind of light roasted, right? Because it is specialty. And I mean, if that's the case,
most people are getting the fancier drinks.
Yeah, and
like the coconut thing that you got,
latte thing,
or the whatever with the cherries on top, and the flavors.
Nice like cordials to go in there.
Cordials.
So, but that, I mean, it was nice. I guess that's kind of, would I go again if I was in the neighborhood? Not in that line. But
no, it's a one and done for sure.
Yeah, well, it is expensive too. Your latte's $10. He's also jacking up prices, which I thought was kind of funny based on branding. A little bit, a lot of bit actually. $10 latte.
I mean, how much is a latte? How much is our latte? I have no idea.
His is like $3 to $4 more.
$3 to $4 more.
But that also, makes sense. We don't have a $100 tasting flight.
Yeah, I mean, it's that the pricing to me doesn't bother me at all because that feels more of like I'm at Disneyland or I'm in the airport or I'm in somewhere that's
you're trying
unique
to like have the thing
and you pay a premium for that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a place I would go to get coffee every day. It's a one and done for sure.
Yeah. Went
there, and the only other thing I'll say is you gotta have for here cups for espresso.
Because
because
all paper everything.
How many people are getting espresso? Probably not that many. I saw, maybe 3 or 4 the whole time we were there. Most people were getting cappuccinos, lattes. Just have 20.
Yeah. Did you see any other espresso? I bet there was, but I feel
think like 1 or 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been merch that I would have bought. I would have bought. I would have bought a Big Face espresso cup if they had an espresso cup.
In your face, Jimmy. You could have had a sale.
Jimmy, we could have been boys, bro. Respect
Wait,
to
what was
the
Jimmy's
game.
friend's name?
What's that?
What was Jimmy's brand manager's name?
Starts with an R.
I was going to say it wasn't Russell, was it?
No, dude.
Should have been, though.
Bill Russell.
Rodney. That was what it was.
Rodney,
dude. Next up, get us some Spro
Bienvenidos
cups.
a Miami, Rodney.
You also could have been selling those phone cases, Big Face phone cases that
for sure.
Rodney had on his phone.
Yeah. I get that they had a theme. I think espresso cup or a mug would have been just flying off the shelves.
And more meat sandwiches. You were sold out of your meat sando. I had to get veggie, which was great. Okay. Technically healthier, I bet. Lots of olive oil.
Pesto and goat cheese.
Yeah, dude. Tell me
or whatever
more.
it was.
It was. Yeah, that'll count. Yeah. A nice. Anyway, if you're hearing this and it's Monday and you're near San Francisco, I think you got about 5 days till it's done. I think it's done on like the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like of the 25th, 6th this week, 28th. So get up, get out, and get some. I guess I could use my internet and tell you otherwise, but I don't need to. Okay. And today's the 17th, so you said Disneyland. It's the 70th anniversary day officially of Disneyland opening.
70th anniversary?
70th anniversary today. So they made it 70 years since they opened in July 17th. The reason I remember that is a few reasons, because my mom's birthday is tomorrow. They line right up.
What are we going to do for Disneyland's 70th birthday, dude?
I don't know. I'm just going to... it's the celebration goes all year, but they are doing some cool stuff today. I saw somebody posting. Somebody got up like 3 a.m. to go in there because they're doing like cast member stuff.
Okay.
There's a huge-ass air balloon in there.
Like a hot air balloon?
Yeah. Like a 70th anniversary one. I think
Are they going to try to get to Oz?
I don't know what they're going to do with that thing, but it was like they're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Homeboy's been excited about it.
Look
at this shenanigans.
Let's see.
He's it's daytime. Yeah, 3:27.
Look at that guy's haircut, bro. What the hell?
Look at that.
Oh, that's sick.
It's actually a really sick air balloon, and it's right in front of Tomorrowland. Looks like they got it. So they had to fly that thing in and out of there.
I can't believe Jimmy Butler didn't have a hot air balloon at the pop-up.
Yeah, I know, dude. Bob Iger was there to ring the bell and start the day with and they're just having a nice time.
Who is that guy?
He works there. He's a cast member or he runs Mickey Visit on Instagram.
What's up with his haircut?
He's just got a feather going on. He likes it feathered.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude. Luscious.
I've seen some other people with that haircut. Luscious cuts.
Luscious cuts.
Look at that. He's all, I'm Bob Iger. Come, give me some handshakes.
I sent Eileen a picture of us in Ritual.
Did she respond?
She's all, I've been thinking about you. We're planning the 20th anniversary. And sent me a couple possible save the dates. Hell yeah, I'm going to go.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, very excited.
20 years. Dude's 16 years old today, I think, too. 14 years. 16 years? 14 years.
I can't remember when they opened. Ritual's 2005, so...
Hold on. Happy anniversary to Dune.
Dune's probably... No, it's after 2009, because...
I'll tell you right now. Dude,
I set up the espresso machine with Scott Flex in their original State Street store.
16 years old, dude.
Yeah. Crazy.
They are 16.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Wow, dude.
It's a long haul, man.
Here's Paul Halverson saying Sproasis on this thread. So shout out to Story Coffee and Sproasis. Yeah, 16 years. Julian Todd. 2 friends. Just a couple of buds. Guaranteed service, experience, quality. Right? Service experience, guaranteed quality.
How'd you feel about dinner?
It was great. I was perfectly full. We went to Californios for our birthday / my birthday. Talked about it for many times. The 2 Michelin star restaurant based on Mexican food. A lot of different plays on corn masa.
Lots of corn.
They were very unique and delicious takes. And it was like, I would call it a very light meal. I was full, but a very, very light meal and like really creative meal. And I was always interested to figure out what would make, what would be a 2 Michelin star or even a Michelin star, Mexican food experience. Because they do have a Michelin star Mexican, like a taco truck somewhere down I think in Mexico. But, to have 2 Michelin stars means it's like a dine-in. You have to have like this whole thing. And it was a whole thing. It was cool. They had a great mix of people. There was a ambiance, a setting, and understanding of a lot of different information about the place and the chef and where it came from and why it is. Music was good. Everybody except for one person was killing it, and the person who was not killing it only wasn't because they sounded like a robot a little bit, right, in the description of the food. Really, really creamy tortillas in a few of them. Some great salsas that were fun.
Great salsas.
Really, really unique depth of flavor situations. And then in an interesting way, right? No meats that you would ever see on any Mexican food restaurant's menu, right?
We had there was
Well,
salmon.
I mean, I guess technically you could say fish. So yeah, but they were like unique fish and like you
there
know,
was a sushi inspired thing.
yeah, because they had like yeah, they had like unique, yeah, they had basically really unique yummy
Quail.
fishes. Yeah, and then
There's
quail
some
was the
quail.
only thing that was non-fish related meat.
That's right.
So, it was super good. Plays on moles, multiple different versions of moles, and yeah, super fun. We should post a couple pictures. Really pretty.
Very pretty.
Really pretty. Some of those tacos that were laid out were epic and somehow really complex and not simple for simple, you know? So that's how I felt.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like the taco course.
Yeah. 'Cause
Portion
it's like
of it.
it's like a raw portion, then a taco portion, and then like I guess it's all taco portion from then on out, but like then it's almost like a build your own
Until
like,
you get to dessert. Yeah.
escabeche style, and then like 1,000 desserts.
Too many desserts.
Yes, well done desserts. Don't get me wrong. It's truly like kind of insane, but also a lot of sweet to finish the meal.
It's a lot of sweet. Yeah.
Which whatever. Some people do. Some of those places do that, but too
What do
many
you-
for me.
What do you think that is?
I think it's just about showcasing like that you're good at everything, and you can be as complex with dessert as you are with the meal. Because it was a lot of, it was like a lot of complex techniques in dessert. You had like your granita and your different versions of ice creams with, it's like building cheese into an ice cream that makes it taste like a dreamsicle that's guava.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and that thing was gangster. That was
was
the easiest thing to eat.
So for me, if it was that,
Yeah.
and then maybe one other thing, maybe the cotton candy, because the visual aspect of it
It does have a finish in the middle too. That was like really sour tamarind.
looks really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like the dessert was weird because it came in a cascade where
It was huge.
every plate in this kind of typical Michelin style, it's like you've got one really curated plate. And
Yeah.
like one plate comes at a time, and it's got this beautiful thing on it that looks intriguing. You're
Yeah.
not sure what it's going to taste like, and it's kind of a surprise when you eat it.
Right.
You finish that, and then there's another one, and then you've got
That part.
you got multiple, like you got 10 courses up to that point. And then once you get to dessert, it was just like blah, 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 blah. Like there's all kinds of stuff on the table. It's like they brought the guava ice cream,
Right,
whatever
granita
that
thing.
was. That
Yeah.
was awesome. And then it's just like,
Hot
here's a
chocolate,
box
empanada.
with chocolates
Yeah.
and candied
Oh,
orange,
yeah.
and here's cotton candy, and then here's this little thing. And I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
It didn't match the pacing, and it didn't feel as thoughtful as the rest of the meal.
Yeah, just blasted.
It just blasted, yeah. Even though some of the
filled the
things were
table.
delicious, yeah. I was
Yeah,
just
they were
like,
bomb.
It's just an interesting,
They were real good. Yeah.
interesting play,
look- Trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But what was the girl's name at the end? The woman who
She said it
making
very
up.
quickly, right at the like. She talked to us for like 40 minutes, and then it's all. And then
Yeah,
shook her
she
hands
was
and
awesome.
Sent us out.
She took us into the kitchen. We got to see some behind the scenes service. Got to see the espresso station. Got to hang out in the wine cellar, and she really spent a good it was 40 minutes. She spent a
for
lot of
real.
time with
Yeah.
us. And it was awesome. Told us a little bit of her story, how she was, working in this little food place, making coffee, and got found by the dude who owns the restaurant or whoever owns the restaurant and brought in and is kind of moving up through the ranks.
Yeah,
And I love that stuff. That stuff to me is just really interesting.
it was super cool.
Yeah, I
They did
love
a good job with highlighting where all the food came from as well, which was neat. Like there was a few different courses with food from Watsonville,
Watsonville.
with vegetables farmed in Watsonville, I should say, and then
California trips me out like that because we're from all these places that feel really normal, but it's the best produce in the world.
Yeah.
You've got
totally
over here
It's
and
like
then the whole
then
Central
Italy,
Valley.
basically. Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Other than the Mediterranean, I should say, area. But yeah, we got that Mediterranean, sub-Mediterranean. What do they call it? Climate.
I
over
don't know
here.
what the climate is.
It's
I don't know.
sub-Mediterranean, dude.
It's Sleva. Is that's what it's called?
Yeah. And that's it helps. But I thought that was awesome. And they have some really what was it? The fruit from Riverside that they pick up at the ferry building every week. That the people
Yeah.
drive freaking 6 hours
The
to deliver.
farmer drives
That's the farthest farm away.
every week on Friday from Riverside to San
They
Francisco.
call themselves like the citrus queen,
King and queen?
Yeah,
The
I mean it
dancing
was
queen.
the citrus that I did have was really really good. I thought that was cool. And then on the menu, which I haven't opened up since because You have like the whole story of where they came from, the parents, the whole situation, and then the menu, and then all the farmers and all the ingredients from the farms on that menu too, which I thought was cool. It's like a whole little, it's almost like a pamphlet that you get to take home.
Yeah.
So we all got one of those to take with for a memory, and some homemade vanilla that they make in house, and then because it was my birthday, they lit me up a nice sparkler and gave me some of their own homemade abuelita, which is like the hard Mexican chocolate that we used to shave when I remember when I made the chocolate for Verve, it would be like
that was
X
what,
amount
Ibarra?
of those pucks. Yeah, Ibarra chocolates. This is their version of that. They made themselves.
It was a
Ibarra chocolate.
I remember making that. You shave Ibarra, mix it with a little Ghirardelli,
Yep.
hot water.
3 pucks Ibarra, and then 1,600 gram. Oh yeah,
It was such a chore.
they still do it, I think.
Really?
As far
I mean,
heard
it tastes
that-
good.
Yeah, it's good chocolate.
Yeah.
Handmade.
It's handmade. It's a handmade chocolate sauce.
Yeah, dude.
Made by
I got the
Abuelita
recipe
herself, dude.
Anyway, yeah, I thought so. I thought it was great. We had a real nice day, and then we got home late, and I was still very awake, and I was like, cool, I'm going to be able to sleep in, and then I'm still on East Coast time, so I still woke up promptly at 5:30, wide awake.
Welcome to the
I was
world.
like, I'm up, dude. Let's go. Let's go.
Looking back on dinner, I think my favorite part was the lava lamp.
Chuck's favorite part, too. Either the lava lamp or anything related to almonds.
There was a lava lamp just chilling in one of the corners of this really nicely decorated, clean restaurant, and there's a lava lamp.
Yeah.
I was like, why is there a fucking lava lamp in here? What? This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't match anything.
Yeah.
And we asked the server about it, and it was basically, chef wants lava lamp. Chef likes lava lamp.
Yeah.
It's just and I kind of like that. Or
Well,
he's
didn't
just
she
like,
also go? The girl went further later and said there used to be like a room they'd go in to chill and like relax, and the lava lamp was in that
Yeah.
room. That was like they'd be super ham, and then they'd go and have like a 10-minute zen, and the lava lamp was part of that room.
I kind of love the because the dude was saying that the old GM was
Didn't want it.
opposed to the lava
Yeah.
lamp. We got to get this out of here. It doesn't match the vibe.
Yeah.
And the chef's just like, whatever, dude. I like the lava lamp. It's
Yeah.
staying. And I kind of like that. I kind of
Yeah.
like, because I think when you have a business and you're building out your quote unquote brand or your visuals guideline,
Right.
the more disconnected you get, the more it can start to feel generic. And I think these little quirky things like, hey man, I don't know if it is in the brand book or whatever, but I just like this lava lamp and I'm going to put it here. I like that. It gives it a little spice,
Yeah.
a little bit of character to keep it from everything from being too one-dimensional. So after I heard the
1,000%.
story, I was like, that's cool. I like it.
Right.
Super weird, but I like it.
Yeah. It was a good time. I definitely enjoy all those people. We gotta send them some coffee. Give them some love.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Some
I got the
Jag.
thing. Some Jaguar.
Did them with the Jag. All right, everybody.
I gotta go
Thanks.
taste some coffee.
Thanks for listening. Appreciate y'all.
Good morrow.
We'll see you next week.
Hey everyone, that's the podcast for the week. Thanks so much for listening. If you heard something that inspired you, or if you heard something that gave you more questions than answers, send us an email to podcast@catandcloud.com. And if you're looking to know more about us, then head to our website at catandcloud.com, where you can find everything we have to offer. A great place to start would be The Answer, our house coffee that's right for any occasion. Or the Best Friends Blend, a coffee that tastes just as good as the good it does by donating $1 per pound back to our partnering producers. Also, if you're feeling extra friendly, connect with us in the usual places, like YouTube, Instagram, pretty much everywhere that's hip. All right, that's it. Thanks for being awesome, everyone, and we'll be back next week.